Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be reacting to
The best Super Bowl halftime shows,
ever.
I guess.
We're gonna do it like this.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl halftime show has become one of the biggest
Oh, it's
stages
like
in the
this.
world
Oh,
each
he's not
year.
gonna play
In
it.
this video, we look at the top 10 best Super Bowl halftime show performances of all time,
Well,
in my
so I'm assuming.
opinion.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm assuming it's the opinion.
I thought it would be based on views. Adjusted for inflation.
Well, you can't judge it based on views because a whole bunch of them were before the streaming era. So like that. Like if a performance came out in 2000, how can you judge based on the views? So, but it's opinion. Honestly, it's opinion. We could make our video like that, but we have to have watched all of them though.
Madonna in 2012. When Madonna was chosen to perform at the Super Bowl
this was
2012,
problematic.
it was a crowning achievement.
Why?
Ooh, because the girl MIA, she was on it.
Oh, paper planes.
Yeah.
Oh. And why is she problematic again?
Because she flipped the. Is this the one where she flipped the middle finger off to the TV?
Why are you asking me? You said it's problematic. I don't know.
Well, because she got a big fine. She had to pay like a crazy amount of money, like I think 10 million. And then she asked Madonna, "Can you pay it?" And she did.
10 million?
It was a lot. It was a crazy number.
One of the longest careers in pop music history, she made her entrance to the field like a true queen, on top of a golden throne, carried by Roman soldiers. It was extra, in a good way. Opening with her classic hit Vogue, she transformed the field into a runway, with amazing stage design.
Oh, maybe we should react to this. Looks interesting. Looks like a good performance, honestly.
And great choreography. Her setlist was a mix of career-defining hits and new songs. After Vogue, she transitioned into music, her 2000 #1 hit, while acrobatic performance flipped and spun across the stage. The energy peaked when LMFAO joined her for a mashup of party rock anthem and 60 and I Know It,
LMFAO,
trendy
wow.
hits that were huge at the time. Nicki Minaj and MIA then joined for Give Me All Your Lovin' for her new album at the time, MDNA. There was a lot of controversy after MIA's infamous middle finger moment. I mean, how could she? Won't she think about the children? Madonna closed her set with Like a Prayer, a breathtaking moment, featuring CeeLo Green and a full gospel choir. Then she disappeared in a puff of smoke.
Ooh.
Okay, and you see, like, compare this to Kendrick, how many features we got. Like, that's why I was kind of missing from Kendrick's performance. I thought he should have brought more artists out.
But I feel like everyone can do it the way they want to do it.
Agreed, yes. But I'm entitled to have my opinion how I want it seen.
Smoke with the words,
It's just,
peace,
I don't know
illuminate.
who would have brought out to the stage with him.
I mean,
to share it.
people who he has collabs with.
Taylor Swift.
Drake.
The stage, a final grand statement for an artist known for pushing boundaries. Madonna's performance was both a nostalgic tribute to her legacy and
But
a
yeah, Taylor Swift
reminder
would've
that
been
she
epic.
still had the power to command the world's
Booed
biggest
her.
stage.
They would have booed her on the stage too. That's
Oh.
good. I mean, they booed Kendrick too, so what?
They did?
I mean, we saw clips of people. There's worst performance ever.
I feel like you saw like little pockets.
Exactly. So the little pockets booed Taylor too.
But this one was like when they booed her, they really booed her to the point where Serena Williams put out a tweet saying, "Don't worry about the boos, Taylor Swift." That's embarrassing. Don't call me out on Twitter like that.
U2 in 2002. U2's O2 Super Bowl halftime performance was a healing moment for a grieving nation, taking place just months after the
after
9/11
September
attacks.
11.
Their performance was a powerful tribute to the lives lost and the tragedy. As the band took the stage, the atmosphere was hopeful, with Bono leading the audience into a journey of resilience. They opened with Beautiful Day, a song that perfectly captured the
It's a
emotions of the
beautiful
time.
day.
Behind them,
I had no
a
choice
giant
but to like this
scrolling
song.
screen displayed the name of victims of the attacks,
Wow.
making it one of the
That's
most
iconic.
emotional visuals in Super Bowl history.
Yeah.
It wasn't about flashy choreography or over-the-top production. It was about the music and the message. As they transitioned into Where the Streets Have No Name, Bono unzipped his jacket to reveal an American flag inside. It was a time in the US where every citizen was in their patriot phase, so their performance represented that, even though the band is from Ireland. The cinematic instrumentals and Bono's passionate delivery.
I wonder if they're the first act to perform on the Super Bowl that's not American. Because Super Bowl very American event. So Interesting.
turned the stadium into a place of unity. It was the performance that turned the halftime show into a place to make statements. And 2002's show remains one of the most powerful performances in Super Bowl history. Coldplay, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars in
we react to this.
2016.
They kind of
Super Bowl
bullied
50.
to have more features for this one. They say, "Oh, can we have like a co-host?"
Yeah, because
Co-performer?
Coldplay,
Yeah.
no, they're not American. Exactly what I was kind of alluding to earlier.
T's halftime show was originally meant to be Coldplay's moment, but it ultimately became a collaboration between 3 different performers. Coldplay, one of the biggest rock bands in the world, delivered a colorful and uplifting set, but it was Beyonce and Bruno Mars who turned the show into an electrifying spectacle. The band opened with Viva La Vida, setting the tone for a bright and euphoric performance. Their stage design gave the show a warm, festival-like atmosphere, and songs like Adventure of a Lifetime and Paradise added to the energy. However, the performance turned up another notch when Bruno entered, bringing his signature charisma with Uptown Funk. His high-energy choreography and effortless swagger immediately shifted the momentum, and then Beyonce stormed in, and the stadium erupted. Her backup dancers were all dressed in Black Panther.
Okay, so I guess before we get any further, what would be your top 3 performances?
When he did this recently?
Yeah, Kendrick was gonna be included if he makes the list, but for you,
I like Katy Perry's. I like Rihanna's. I like Usher's. I also like this Beyonce halftime performance, not the previous
top
one.
3.
Well, yeah, that's it.
That was
And you?
4.
And you?
That was
I'm a
4.
little extra. I think that Mariah should have a moment to host the Super Bowl.
And sing what? All I Want for Christmas Is You?
To give it like a little moment.
What Mariah should do is host the Christmas game. Instead
Yes.
of she did
yes.
do the intro for the
Yes.
Christmas game. Instead
Rightfully
of that, she should do what Beyonce did and have a halftime show. That I can agree with. She has the iconic Christmas song. She's a Christmas figure. Anyway, not about that. My top 3, I kind of agree with you on Rihanna and Katy. I think those definitely 2. My third pick would be Shakira, actually, with J-Lo. I think they ate.
Oh yeah, they really performed.
And my honorable
worked
mention, because you had one.
That was not an honorable mention. That
Honorable
was
mention.
mention. Period.
My honorable mention would be Dr. Dre.
inspired outfits, and she paid
Oh,
homage to Michael Jackson.
50 Cent was
Snoop
upside
Dogg,
down.
50 Cent,
Oh.
his chubby cheeks, Eminem,
You
yeah.
realize you need to lose some weight.
Yeah.
With her costume, her shouting out the Black Panther.
And obviously all these recency bias, because we haven't really seen the old ones, so we can't include, even if they were like iconic, we just...
No, I remember Katy. I remember liking Katy Perry because I only remember vividly her coming out with Missy Elliott. But when we reacted to it, I was like, wow, okay, Katy, she slayed. Katy can perform.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is, like, for example, we haven't seen something in like 94, so like we can't,
No.
if it was
I want to
iconic.
see the Michael Jackson one because I heard a little bit of like some tea behind the scenes about it, but I really want to see
Right.
that
Yeah,
one.
but that's what I mean. Like those performances
should
from
be up
like
there.
the 90s, we haven't seen. So
Janet
even if,
Jackson
again,
with Justin Timberlake.
I haven't seen
You never
it.
seen it?
No. So
I've seen it.
can't
I
include.
remember it being a whole topic.
I've seen like probably like the last 10 Super Bowls. So those that's for me like the top 3 out of the last 10 realistically, because the ones before that I haven't seen.
And throwing up a fist really angered the conservatives, as there was a lot of backlash after their performance. Either way, she dominated the stage with her fierce presence and dance moves. Even when she messes up, she doesn't really mess up. She ended her performance of Formation with a face-off with Bruno, becoming one of the most exciting moments of the night. The show closed with all 3 performers coming together. A montage of legendary moments from past halftime show performances played in the background. It was a big celebration, as it was the 50th
I think it was
Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was the 50th.
Dr. Dre and Friends in 2022. The
That's
2022
yours.
Super Bowl was at SoFi Stadium
That'd
in
be my
Inglewood, California,
4th.
so they wanted the halftime show to be super West Coast. It was a historic celebration of hip-hop, featuring an ensemble of legendary artists: Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar. It was the
Was
first
that the
time the
first time
halftime
Eminem
show
was
was
included in the Super Bowl?
I believe so, yeah, to my
That's
knowledge. Yeah.
cool.
centered entirely around hip-hop music. The show started with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg performing the next episode in California Love. The stage design had elements of LA architecture, paying homage to the city. Snoop was on one that night, throwing up C's in a full blue rag outfit and crip walking. The surprise
I'm surprised they
appearance
let
of
him
50
wear it.
Cent performing his
Because usually they say no colors. You can't wear any colors.
What they gonna do? Find him? Sure. Look at 50 though.
Yeah, that must have
in
been
the club,
hard.
upside down, added to the excitement, especially for fans of
How did they do that?
Look
How
how
did
big
he
he is
do
though.
that?
Oh my god.
No, for real. Turn around. No, turn
thousands hip hop.
sideways.
Mary J.
It's a
Blige
gag.
then
No,
took
turn
the
your
stage.
sideways to see it.
To see what?
Look,
What am I
that look
seeing?
crazy.
With powerful performances of Family Affair and No More Drama, showcasing her soulful vocals. After she fell back, Kendrick Lamar followed, delivering a dynamic performance of Mad City and All Right, with intricate
Wow.
choreography. And
Okay,
ended with
so
a
why we
freestyle,
mad?
leading into Eminem's performance
They gave he gave a performance already.
Why we mad at what?
At Kendrick's
Well,
performance. It's
because
not his first time.
why couldn't he bring out all these people?
of Lose
'cause
Yourself
y'all already
with
seen
Anderson
it.
Paak on the drums. It was a standout moment. That is still the most uplifting song of all time. Eminem ended his performance kneeling down, paying homage to Colin Kaepernick's protest that got him blackballed from the NFL. The halftime show concluded with still
Oh really? Eminem got blackballed?
No, about Colin, how that position
Oh,
got blackballed.
okay, I misunderstood.
Dre uniting all performers. It remains a defining moment in Super Bowl history, as it is still the most viewed halftime show on YouTube.
So if we did according
I
to
have a
numbers, that would be the
question.
one.
That time when that happened,
This has been
P.
the
Diddy was
most
on good terms with
extraordinary
everybody.
experience of my
I
entire life.
guess.
Is he not West Coast?
No, he's New York.
He's New York. Oh, sorry.
The whole East Coast,
Sorry.
West Coast beef. He's on the. That's why he's the one allergic all the Tupac and everything, because he's on the other side.
Oh.
Well, there you go, Katy Perry.
Katy Perry in 2015. Katy Perry's 2015 halftime
This was
show
really good.
was a show of pop extravagance, opening with her entrance on a massive golden line.
Overall, I feel like every time we see Katy perform live, it's never been a disappointment.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, her recent album, not for us, but as far
I like
as
it.
oh, you like it now?
Mhm.
Okay, good.
But I understand why it's problematic because who she worked with to get it.
Oh,
So, but she has some songs there that I like.
I mean, I only listened to it like one time.
He has a song with Doechii that I like.
Mm.
Lifetimes is pretty
Doechii.
good.
The song with Doechii was good.
Mhm.
That song was good. But anyway, yeah. But whenever we see her perform live, she's one of the best live performers.
Yeah. Now I see why she's a
She's-
mean judge on what's American Idol.
Yeah.
No wonder she's mean because I get it. She knows how to do this.
Started with a performance of her anthem Roar. The visuals were amazing, with the pyrotechnics adding drama. From the very beginning, it was clear that Katy understood the importance of using every second of her 12-minute set to create unforgettable moments. With a chessboard
Now we
and
get longer
dancers
sets.
moving in sync
Now
with
we at like
lighting
13
effects.
minutes.
That's like including the hello and goodbye. I think it's still about 12 minutes.
Lenny Kravitz joined her for a performance of her first hit, I Kissed a Girl. Then she went straight to Teenage Dream and California Girls with quirky, inflatable mascots. Then Missy Elliott came out to perform Get Your Freak On, Work It and Lose Control, bringing her signature high energy to the halftime show. Katy closed the performance with Firework, going into the sky on a star-shaped platform, with
her
fireworks
iconic
going
flying.
off around the stadium like a shooting star. Get it? While some criticize her reliance on over-the-top visuals, I think it was a masterclass in showmanship and pop
What?
music.
What you mean? You supposed to get visuals?
Shakira and Jennifer
Shakira
Lopez in
Jennifer
2022.
Lopez.
So all three so far, back to back to back, have been my
Recent.
picks. Yeah. Well,
Oh.
recent and my picks. Yeah.
In 2022, Shakira and J-Lo brought Latin power to the Super Bowl halftime stage, delivering a celebration of the culture in their long, legendary careers. The show opened with Shakira performing her iconic hit She-Wolf, immediately starting off the show on a high. From there, she seamlessly transitioned into a rocking
They're both
performance
great
of
performers.
Empire and her global smash Whenever, Wherever, with a rope and her signature hip movement. Bad Bunny then came out to perform his verse on I Like It. Then Shakira went to Chantaje, a brief cover of Kashmir by Led Zeppelin, showing her versatility as both a performer and musician. Shakira's section reached its climax with Hips Don't Lie. Then she passed the baton to Jennifer Lopez, who descended with a pole. She performed her high-energy hits, including Jenny from the Block, Get Right, and Waiting for Tonight, showing off her ability to combine choreography,
Yes.
vocals, and visuals. Then J Balvin
Did she sing live? Do you remember?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
What she gave.
Came out to perform.
Nah, that was one hell of a
Then
performance.
the two
for
mega
sure.
stars joined forces for a powerhouse finale featuring Waka Waka, this time for Africa, and a rendition of Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA with Jennifer's daughter Emmy. The show featured nods to their Puerto Rican and Colombian heritage, making it a celebration of Latin culture on a global stage. There was some controversy claiming it was too sexual, but Shakira and J-Lo delivered a halftime show that was energetic and vibrant, becoming one of the best in history. Lady Gaga in 2017. Lady Gaga's 2017 Super Bowl halftime show was unlike anything we have ever seen before. Opening at the top of the stadium roof, she delivered a medley of God Bless America and This Land Is Your Land as she jumped off the roof, which became an iconic meme template. Gaga then got straight into poker face, expertly balancing her vocals with flipping in the air while
I
being
always
held
wanted
up
to
by
do something
harnesses.
like this. I
Her
want
set
to be hang up like that.
Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, that looks like fun.
list transitioned into Born This Way, which she used to deliver a powerful message of inclusion. She followed that up with Telephone and
But honestly, though, most of the entries on this are recent entries. The only one that wasn't recent was what U2 2002.
Yeah.
The all others since 2010, I believe.
Just Dance. The costume changes, ranging from a bedazzled leotard to spiked shoulder pads, added to the performance. Then she performed Million Reasons at a piano in the center of the stadium. The intimacy of her voice brought a moment of vulnerability and slowed it down. She closed the show with a grand performance of Bad Romance, leaving everything on the stage. Then she caught a football and jumped into the crowd. Gaga pushed the boundaries, delivering one of the most dynamic performances ever. Prince in 2007. Prince's 2007
the one I
halftime
haven't
show
seen.
was nothing short of legendary, opening up with a mashup of Queen's We Will Love You and his own Let's Go Crazy. He showed he was one of the most talented and versatile artists of all time. From Baby I'm a Star to his covers of Jimi Hendrix All Along the Watchtower and Foo Fighters' Best of You, every note was played with precision. The Rain, which might have been a disaster for any other artist, seemed tailor-made for Prince. The finale of his set was truly iconic.
Oh, so he performed in the rain. Wow.
He has a song called Rain.
I know.
This
That's
is perfect.
yeah, that's perfect. Wow.
As rain poured harder, Prince got into an emotional performance of Purple Rain, and his silhouette, while he played the guitar solo, created an almost mythical atmosphere. The 2007 halftime show was considered by many as the best, and it solidified Prince as one of the greatest live performers in history.
Wow.
Michael
Yo.
So who's gonna be number one? And obviously he didn't include Rihanna, because I don't think
Why?
she's number one. I mean, I love her for
Maybe his
personal
opinion?
reasons, but I don't. Yeah. So Janet Jackson, maybe.
Maybe.
Jackson in 1993. Before Michael Jackson took the stage in 1993, the Super Bowl halftime show was little more than a sideshow act, with marching bands and local performers dominating that slot. But when the king of pop agreed to perform, he revolutionized the halftime show, turning it into the high production, must-watch event it is today. His arrival on stage was nothing short of cinematic. He stood
Yeah.
motionless on stage for a full 90 seconds.
Everyone was like,
building
the guy in the
anticipation
ear was
as
like, "Come on, Michael," because he gave instructions to say, "Okay, only when I take off my glasses, then you can start the music. After that, we just wait for my cue." And the guy is just waiting for the cue, and he's like, "I cannot screw this up because he's gonna get chewed up by Michael Jackson if he goes before the cue." And he did
Why?
it.
Why did he stand?
Oh, that's iconic of Michael Jackson. When he gets on the stage, he just does this. It's a strong pose, and then the whole crowd is like cheering and going crazy just over stillness because it's so powerful.
Oh,
It's a powerful moment.
I thought he was making a statement or something.
No, that's
Fans
just him being
screamed at
regular.
the top of their lungs, opening with Jam and transitioning into Billie Jean. He brought the crowd to their feet as he delivered the moonwalk, reminding the world why he is the king. Black and White followed, complete with pyrotechnics and backup dancers, delivering a message of unity. The final segment of his performance was arguably the most powerful as he performed Heal the World, surrounded by children, and the stage transformed into a globe. MJ's 1993 halftime show was a defining milestone in the history of music that set the template for every halftime show that followed. It was a game changer, proving that the halftime show could be even more relevant than the game itself.
Yup.
Oh,
Oh,
Beyonce takes the
Beyonce,
crown.
2013.
Okay.
Oh.
when Beyonce took the Super Bowl stage in 2013 at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. She delivered a performance that set the bar for modern halftime shows. From the moment her silhouette appeared in front of a flaming stage, Beyonce commanded the attention of the entire world. Opening with a riff of Love on Top, she transitioned into hits like Crazy in Love and End of Time, along with breathtaking choreography. What made Beyonce's performance special? Her ability to blend spectacle
Remember her?
with raw
She
talent.
still has her come to do her tours. A lot of the people you're gonna see here, she still works with them.
Her vocals were flawless, even as she was doing complex dance routines. The show reached its peak with a surprise reunion of Destiny's Child. Kelly Rowland and Michelle Williams joined her on stage for Bootylicious and Independent Women Part 1, giving fans the moment they were waiting for. Then they performed Single Ladies together. Beyonce closed her set with Halo, bringing her iconic vocals to the center stage. Her performance is still the best ever in my opinion, balancing vocal power, stunning visuals, and amazing choreography. Beyonce's 2013 halftime show solidified her status as one of the greatest performers of all time. What do you think of the list?
Okay.
Slay. Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.